Welcome to another episode of Fear the Dark. If you don't know by now, my name is Lee, and we have team members Megan.
Hi.
David.
Dave.
There we go, my Dave.
Vanessa.
Hi.
And Dan.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, don't forget this one as well. If you remember, last year we did 2 episodes of Secrets of the Dead. We're back at the same location, and we're just doing like an interview to see what's been happening since. So go ahead.
Yeah, hi. I now have my Facebook page. You will, if you follow that, you will see I have uploaded already a couple of videos which is showing the orbs that we get a lot of in the kitchen. You also hear a conversation, which is not me or my husband, and the telly was muted. We didn't hear that at the time, but you hear that clearly, so if you check the videos out. I've got a new magnet on the fridge in the kitchen that got thrown at my husband. Don't know what he's done to upset them again. The fella that we keep getting, especially when my son comes over, he's getting a lot of things breathing in his ear. We've seen the gentleman in the hallway, and it's always the hallway for some reason, even though that's the extension to the house. So we're still trying to kind of work out why that's where they're coming and going, but that's where he seems to hang out. We get lots of the voices, we get the shuffling in the bedroom, we've had something mimicking.
Yeah,
And the knocking they're doing now. We get something's been mimicking my voice, which I'm not comfortable with, because my husband will be in the kitchen and be like, yeah, what do you want? And I haven't spoken, but it's clearly me that he's heard. That I'm not happy with. I'm like, you're not mimicking me, you're not doing that today. It was only me connecting my husband, not you. But yeah, there's definitely a lot going on with a lot, and over the next few weeks that I will upload more of the videos of what we catch in the kitchen. We're going to be moving the camera into the living room to see what we capture from this side as well. So there's going to be a lot to follow on this journey, and you can take these steps with us.
Yeah, you said it's got worse since you've been married as well, haven't you?
Yes.
It's intensified now, hasn't it?
I did it's a voice, like it plays a radio in reverse, so if you get any voices on it, it's clearly what's being said, and I got called a bitch. I hadn't even said hello at that point.
So we think that's the gentleman that was here last time?
Yeah, I think that's the woman hater, and he's definitely ramped up towards me since we've got married. Darren's woke up twice with his wedding ring been took off, and it's at the end of the bed. So definitely something's not happy with the marriage.
Well, you're still getting other things going on, like the telly coming on.
The telly switches on and off regularly.
The mop bucket being moved.
Yes, mop bucket got moved earlier on. My husband put it down to the side of him, turned away, turned back to get it, and it was then behind him. Sorry, I need to clean up, so tough. There's just little things every so often, like things on me. I've lost a watch. I put a watch 3 weeks ago on my table. They haven't returned that to me yet.
And the items aren't reappearing?
No, they've gone and they've gone. Normally they do come back within a week or so, in a couple of days, in a random place. This watch hasn't returned.
So you'd say that experience has gotten worse. So in the beginning they would show back up, and now they're not at
the
all.
only thing I can think of with the watch, it was given to me as a gift of a male friend. And that's what's disappeared.
And is that like a common with the things that are disappearing?
Yeah,
is the common factor the fact that they were off males?
Off male friends, yeah. Okay. So this is kind of like last time we had him that came through, and we found out that his wife had an affair. So that whole scenario, I think, is what's making him like, oh, hang on, she's bringing gifts in from a man, yet she's with a husband, and it's taking them away.
Yeah, I've heard it a few times. That's what I keep looking at.
You said that happens a lot. So has that got worse since you?
The growling.
It has got worse.
He tends to hear that more than me. The growling. I've only heard it once. He does tend to hear that more than me.
And where's it normally you hear it? Is it in here or kitchen or bedroom? Is it normally?
No,
it could be
kitchen,
anywhere.
It was in the kitchen.
Normally in the kitchen, is it?
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's where we got the camera at the minute.
I was hearing it at first. You noticed I turned my head towards the door. I heard something in there.
Yeah.
It seems like we're talking about it now. It's like
right.
Yeah.
Do you remember it doesn't like to be seen, though, does it?
No. On one of the videos that I've uploaded, you hear it's like a scrape and a clank noise. Can't work out what that is, because there's nothing in my kitchen that makes that sort of a noise. but there's a definite like scrape and a clank. It's weird. It reminds me of when you scrape a shovel across concrete.
Yeah.
It's that sort of noise, and I'm like,
like a trowel, something like that.
yeah, they're trying to bury me. You're not burying me yet. I'm still alive. But that's the sort of noise it reminded me of, like when you scrape that and then you bang it down, and it's.
Is that a new thing, or have you heard that before?
No, that was since we had the camera. I
thing,
picked it up on the camera. And I didn't even physically hear that. Only when we played it back on the camera.
Yeah.
I was sat in here recording. I was watching the camera live, recording it, and I didn't physically hear that until we played it back.
Yeah.
And then we heard the noise, we heard the voices, and I'm like, think about, we didn't hear that when we were sat here, because we sat like this in complete silence. But I'm thinking how clear the voices were on the camera, we would have heard them. And there was definitely nobody outside, because you went out to check, didn't you? There was nobody hanging around, so it's not come from outside.
And you didn't have any TV and radio, and
no,
it was all silent when you were filming that, and then
we
played it back and you noticed the voices.
I've been sat here, I've been sat there, and all of a sudden I can see it in the corner of my eye, outside, someone going past.
We had that last time, there was a woman at the
Yeah,
window, wasn't
come
there?
to the window,
Remember?
Yeah.
And she was looking in.
It was like every time I was setting that camera up, the bits I usually edit out because I'm setting it up, there was an orb behind us and stuff.
Yeah.
And I had to leave it in because as soon as I started recording, there was nothing.
They definitely don't want to be seen, sort of thing. They're like, we'll let you let us know this, that, and the other, but no, you're not going to see us.
So going back to the actual growling, is it like, how would you describe it? Like, is it like a person growling? Is it animalistic? So it's more like.
Is it always you that hears the growling though? Is it always aimed towards you? Is it? Yeah. Right. Okay.
And you don't tend to hear their growling.
No, I don't hear the growling.
So what do you tend to hear?
I see him react, and I say, "What?" And he goes, "You've just growled at me," and I go, "Well, I haven't heard any." And I've not heard.
Do you hear
anything.
things though?
I'll hear the footsteps. I've heard whispering when we're in bed at night, and I'll just say, "Come sleep and leave me alone." But we do have. I think it's usually about 3 o'clock every morning, 3 to 4 o'clock, and I think that would be the miner that we connected with last time, because that would be the time of the day they'd be getting ready to go out to work.
Did you say your son had the sensation of being
he
standing behind him
was
and
sat
breathing down his
here,
ear or
someone
something?
breathed down into his ear when he was sat on the chair here. I've never seen a lad move so fast in my life. I didn't know it physically possible, but he was gone. And he's also seen the soldier in the hallway at the same time that I did.
I remember you messaged me saying you just captured a full apparition in the
Yeah,
thing,
he was just stood there and he was
I
not.
wish you would have got it on the camera, but
I'm trying to think.
doesn't like being seen, does it?
I'm trying to think what we were doing that day, but I just think
that
we
was a
didn't.
growl then, wasn't it?
That was behind Meg there.
Yeah.
I actually heard that, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't hear
No,
anything.
exactly. When females.
There's nothing there behind it, is
I
there?
didn't hear anything.
I've no behind it, did making like a cushion or anything that could make a noise or
No,
it's
just
really a
pushing
bag,
in a
no.
laptop.
No.
No, I definitely heard that. It's right behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
So
didn't hear
again,
any.
females don't hear it, but the men are hearing it.
So you'd say, so just to clarify, in terms you could say, sort of like the growling, the animalistic sort of negative sounds are coming towards you, and the sounds that you're getting are more humanistic, like footprints, words.
Yeah.
You're saying there's a certain time of day when it's
They used to start about 8 o'clock of an evening, and that's when we've been capturing the orbs in the kitchen. That's when we'll hear things like, we heard the cutlery the other day in the drawer being rattled, and it's like, what do you want? Just ask me and I'll get it you. don't disrupt my drawers, I've just tidied them.
But there was nothing on the camera that we could...
No, that was just before, because that was the day before I set the camera up. That's when I got...
Just because people know the camera's in there, they will ask that question.
Yeah, that was the day before the camera was set up,
okay.
so that's why I've got the camera up there, so it's covering that whole area.
Since you've set the camera up, do you feel anything's gotten worse?
The orbs, definitely. There's definitely more orbs. There is more of a presence in the hallway. If I get up to go to the toilet at night, that hallway's always freezing no matter what time of the night now.
Like constantly cold?
Constantly cold of a night now.
And there's no like holes, like drafts, anything in
No, I think it's fine.
And that's where we were focused on when we came in the first time. It was basically all focused on that. That was like the portal where they were coming in.
They don't seem happy with the camera. They really don't seem happy that the camera's there. So I'm going to upset them more by bringing the camera into here.
Yeah. So we've got a direct view to the kitchen here, so
Exactly.
we can set it up there.
Yeah, you can get
right what's going on in the hallway and the kitchen then.
Yeah, we can upset him more with that.
I'll set 2 up.
Or 2, yeah.
Yeah.
One in the kitchen,
I
one.
have got some more cameras. Me and Mark's give us some you know, the ones that screw up on the ceiling and see CCTV stuff.
Yeah.
So I've got another set of them in the cupboard. That's Darren's job to get them screwed up. So yeah, I'm going to get one set up at the top of there and get that, and then keep one running in here 24/7 then as well.
Yeah.
Especially when we're out as well. See, there's nothing on the camera, but the camera activated today when I was in college. I got a notification on my phone saying kitchen camera active. So I went on it, but there's nothing, we can't see anything on it, but because she was locked in here. When we go out, we always close this door and we leave her with the food and water at this end. So there was nothing she wasn't in the kitchen to activate it, but something triggered it, and that was at 2 o'clock this afternoon. So something was lurking, where it didn't quite capture anything. I don't know if it's because it's daylight and the orb was too not bright enough, I don't know, but whatever it was, it didn't capture it, which I'm a bit gutted about.
But it did activate.
But yeah, the camera activated, It said camera activation. Because I thought, it'd be one of the outside ones, but no, it said kitchen. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, what we're going to do now, I'm going to try a few more experiments, see if we can get anything else, and I'll make a little episode after this, so stay tuned. So what we're going to do now is the EVP using a new piece of equipment, Tascam. See if we're going to pick any voices up. Vanessa is going to shout some questions. Why it's got a thing for you. Yeah, so just make sure they're loud, yeah? And I'm going to place it in the hallway. If there's any spirits in here, please come forward. Use this device, ask questions, and you can answer back. Right, we're now recording. I'm going to place it on the floor. And now it's recording. Right.
Is the soldier with us?
So let's sit down first so it stops the noise. Okay, that's that.
Is the soldier with us?
Just my stomach.
That's your stomach, yeah.
Nothing paranormal, just my stomach.
That are debunked, that's Dave's stomach.
Cheeseburger growls.
Yeah.
If you are here, can you tell me your name, please?
That's upstairs.
Is the old lady still with us? Can you tell me your name, please, love?
That's upstairs.
Why don't you like women? I've gone very cold.
That's upstairs again.
I've gone like blank. I can't think straight.
If you've got any questions.
Do you want to shout it down?
Was that you tapping before?
If you can tap, bang now, show yourself. Who keeps growling at Darren? Why are you growling at Darren? Can I have your name, please? I'm speaking to the old lady that's here now. Speak into the device, please. Who's that who's breathing heavily?
Can you hear that? Was not one of yous?
It's not you, mate, is it?
No.
I did hear that. I thought it was one of yous.
I thought it was
I'm
me.
just being like this.
That's it.
So if it's not that, then it's not me.
It's definitely not me.
It was like somebody, like a smoker's breathing,
Yeah,
like
that
raspy.
deep-
Oh,
yeah.
well, I quit ages
Yeah,
ago, so it's not
Yeah.
me.
I could hear it. I could hear it, and I thought it was one of you.
Yeah.
Well, it's obviously directed at me because that's twice everybody's thought
Well,
it's
it
me
100%
making a
wasn't
noise,
you
and it's
doing that.
100% not me. No.
Is that the old lady that was breathing deeply? Did you have something wrong with your chest? My chest is really tight.
Probably the same on our sense when I first walked in.
I'm making sure it's definitely not you.
We can tape you up if you'd prefer.
Yeah, I've got some masking tape over there.
Yeah, go for it. It's definitely not me.
Is that what made you poorly? Was your chest?
That's about the time. Can you give us a time if you know when you passed away?
Did you pass away in this house?
So I feel scared not to breathe now.
Carry on breathing. We don't want
It
any-
makes
We know
me
he's
feel
freaking
it.
out. We don't want ambulance call.
Don't want any more spirit.
End up joining them. I'll be the one talking to you through.
Okay, we'll stop the recording from there, and we'll go through it now.
We'll see if we've got anything.
That's still filming.
Did you sense anything then while we were communicating?
The lady, yes. That's why I was
Yeah.
asking about her, because she was trying to connect with me here, and so I was asking her to speak into the device.
How does that connection sort of feel? Like, do you get a sort of like
I can
a
see
positive
her.
energy, negative
No,
energy?
she's quite. She doesn't seem negative. She seems quite more curious and quite sad.
Melancholy. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's something I think around her death. So I was trying to get her. That's why I was asking about the chest, because my chest went so tight with her. As soon as she made herself known, my chest went really tight.
And do you still feel quite cold? Or
I've got the cold breeze around my ankles, but I think that's her because she's still here with me.
Oh no, just edit it out.
Just to see if we can hear it.
Right, we're now recording. I'm going to place it on the floor. And now it's recording.
Is the soldier with us? Is the soldier with us?
There was nobody talking.
No.
and nobody remembers
Say some-
laughing.
say some-
No,
some
we
locking us.
weren't.
There was nobody talking. We were all
No,
silent.
we weren't laughing at that point because I just asked the question, was waiting for a response, leaving the gap.
I did notice as well also while we're discussing it, there was quite heavy breathing on that. It sounded very close to the mic.
Yeah,
And
that's
obviously
where
the mic was in the hallway.
Yeah,
we were
it's
all
facing-
sat
facing
in
there.
this room.
It's like it's mocking us.
So
Yeah.
even if somebody in here was breathing heavy, it wouldn't have been as close to the
Yeah,
mic.
that
You
was
can see on
top of
camera
it.
where it, well, I don't know whether you're showing it on camera. We're all sat in here, and
Yeah,
the thing itself, the EVP was actually in that hallway there, which is
Oh,
where
no.
all the activities, based around. It's where
and
they're
that's
in.
where we got the last recording of the word yes was in the hallway.
It was. We made the locked off
Yeah.
camera in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
But there was a pause. There was no question after. There was a pause. There was
We were all
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah,
We were all
you do.
quiet.
Yeah, because you said to me to ask a question and leave.
pause.
Yeah. Is the soldier with us?
That's my stomach.
That's your stomach, yeah.
Nothing paranormal.
Is the soldier with us?
That's my stomach.
Debunked. That's Dave's stomach.
Cheeseburger. Have your name, please, and speaking to the old lady that's here now. Speak into the device, please.
Breathing.
Who's that who's breathing heavily?
Can you hear that? Was not one of yous?
It's not you, mate, is it?
No.
Did you hear that? I thought he was going to use.
I thought it was
I'm
right.
just being like this.
That's it.
So if it's not that, then it's not me.
Okay, well, now I'm going to use a spirit box, a new one I picked up for eBay. It's the first time we've used it, so let's see how it works. So want to shout any questions?
Spirit. I've got cold straight away. Whoever this is that's around me, speak your name, please. Is this the soldier? Did you kill your wife? Why did you kill your wife? Why don't you like women? Who keeps growling at Darren?
Is there anybody else here with us?
Was you in the hallway before? Or the kitchen area? Come on, use your energy and speak into the device for us. Answer any. We're going to ask you some questions. Try and answer as clearly as you can through that device. Nice and loud.
I'll put it hallway.
Okay.
Put it in the hallway. As it seems to get more activity in the hallway, aren't we?
Gonna place this box in the hallway. Feel free
even
to
though-
communicate.
Even on film where you've got them up their angle.
What was that?
It just kind of jumped noise at me. So we jump out my skin on the camera then.
Who was in the hallway before? We've heard you knocking in the kitchen. Can you do it again, please?
Call it, yeah.
Have we got a female here? I'm sensing there's a female here at the minute. Are you the woman that's at the window? Appears at the window. Okay, try and use your energy and tell me your name if you can. Just want to know who you are. You've been seen at the window several times.
Come forward.
Possibly. That's not going to interfere with it, is it?
No. Just quite nice. Someone's trying to come through. Just. Where way it goes. And sometimes it works, sometimes
Yeah,
it doesn't. We call it then, yeah?
call it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so pause it.
So I hope you enjoyed this quick episode. We tried a few things out. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. We'll go back now, look through our footage, see what we find. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye guys, thanks for watching.
And we're gonna keep in contact with you.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's plenty more of the information we've gathered. Meg's going to do a bit more of the research on the ground and what was here before. And obviously I've got a camera running 24/7, so anything else we capture, we can let you know.
Going forward, we're going to do some more investigating and possibly do a little private interview about some of the things that you've heard
And
that
try
might
the
not have been discussed
Estes
today.
method as well, isn't it? See if that works. While they do seem to be, like you said, connecting one to one. We're going to try that method in the near future as well.
So I hope you enjoyed this quick episode. Not as long as the Secrets of the Dead, but we'll keep on checking. See if we can find anything else linked to the building. Until then, keep sending your likes, keep following us, keep sharing with your friends and family. And until then, we'll see you on another episode of Fear the Dark. Bye bye. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.